I'm still alive. I'm sorry that I haven't been keeping up on the posts. As you can hear, I'm currently under the weather. I literally, I posted that my husband was going to be coming with me to Mississippi. And so there was several different things that were going on that we ended up leaving like 2 weeks later than we originally thought. We did end up driving, but we really were pressed for time because we had shipped some of our stuff. So like we're in the car, 2 dogs, 2 cats, our youngest daughter, and we are driving from California to Mississippi, and it was a very interesting adventure. My husband said it's not as bad as he thought it was going to be. I agree. I don't know that I thought it was going to be necessarily awful. Try not to think about it. Like sometimes I feel like we could talk ourselves out of stuff because we're worried about what's going to happen. When it's going to happen, I'll deal with it. Like I'll figure out how bad it's going to be when we get there. You know what I mean? Like it's something that we have to do if we want our animals with us. We can't fly with 4 animals. We did get here, and there was so many things that happened along the way, before the way, after the way, during the way. Like, our stuff arrived a day earlier than we thought it would when we shipped it out, and we had to try to figure out how to get it in our apartment so our luggage and a box wasn't just sitting in front of our door for a whole day, in Mississippi. I'm sorry, my nose itches. I just took medicine, and as you can see, like, there's medicine on the nightstand. We actually don't really have furniture yet. We have a mattress and a nightstand. And I think if you've watched my channel before, you know when I move in here, I got 1 bowl, 1 plate, 1 spoon, 1 fork, 1 knife. It was just me, so what did I need to do all that for? So of course, by the time he gets here with our daughter, I'm like, well, I only have 1 of everything. Like I have 1 bar stool, like 1 little chair, like moving is stressful. Y'all know I obviously experienced another traumatic event last year in October that sent me on this journey to have a different life. Like that life was going to be done one way or another, and I chose to live a new life. And this is my new life, and it's very different. It's very uncertain. We got invited, my husband and I, our wrestling show, to be media for a WWE show called NXT in New York right before we left. And so we accepted, and then things were happening, and then we weren't going to go, but we had already bought the tickets, and then they did get us in. And so we got here from Mississippi Friday morning. We left Saturday morning to go to New York. We were in New York, did the press junket, met the superstars. It was so cool, had a great time. They gave us tickets to the show, and that's what we're trying to do, right? We're pursuing YouTube full time. Well, not completely full time. I do still work from home for my company, but I think I'll do that forever because it's my company, and I can imagine. I won't do it forever, but I don't want to leave them anyway. And I can work from wherever we are, so it's not a problem. And I love the people that I work with. They're my family at this. I wanted to make sure that I came on to tell you that I'm going to be coming back and trying to do my Monday Minutes, my Testimony Tuesdays, and my Faithful Fridays. And because now that's what we do. We film. I'll be doing this channel. We're going to be doing our comedy channel again, which I'm so thrilled about because I think we're hilarious. But that's me. My husband's starting his own channel talking about this journey for him, because you see, for me, having borderline, heck yeah, I could up and go and move and be on my way and start a new life and do this and that. Like, for me, it's scary and it's new, but it's exciting. My husband didn't like when I rearranged the bedroom furniture. He likes things to be the same, and he likes to know what's going on, where things are. Like, he's very, you know what I mean? So for him to leave everything behind right after losing his mom, and all the losses that he experienced around the same time last year. Last year was a year of loss, and it was a hard year, but this year has started off so very different. Yes, we lost where we were, but to gain an adventure. I'm amazed to see the way that God has transformed my husband's heart and his mind to be open to seeing what God can have for us. The unknown is hard for him. It's hard for a lot of people, but it's really hard for him. But I see the freeness, like we really were able to, there was a lot coming home after that drive, that 3-day drive, and then just going on an airplane to go to New York, being there for 3 days, like 3 days, I think, and then taking the train over to Connecticut, and then being in Connecticut for another 3 days. I feel like, you know, and then coming back here, and then when we got back here, we had so much to do because we did nothing when we got here. We only had time to prepare to leave again. So by the time we got here, everything we had to do, we haven't really had time. We're still trying to settle in. Like, we just are here, and there's all these things that need to be done because of the move. But in the midst of it is this, even with me being sick, is this beautiful peace. I'm not gonna say my husband loves Mississippi thus far. I think it's very hard because, like today when we were in town, I'm trying to show my daughter, oh, look at this is downtown, and then he stops at the courthouse, and you have the Confederate, you know, general, the hero who died that they're honoring. And for a black person to look at a statue of a hero who, if he would have won, all these black people would still be owned. You know what I mean? Like, how do all the black people around here feel looking at that when they go by? Like, that's foul. And so I understand. I don't understand like he understands, but I understand that my person feels disrespected by that, as would all the black people who are here. And anybody who believes in equality, anybody who believes that slavery was never okay, would be offended by that. But I still also know that there's a lot of nice, kind, beautiful people here too. Like, that's true of anywhere that you go. There's gonna be people who are like-minded, who want equality and peace, and want to see the kingdom of heaven come to earth. And then there's people who, like the Matrix, like Agent Smith, who are just want, like, I'm miserable, you're gonna be miserable, let me ruin your day because my days are bad every day. You know what I mean? Like, those people are everywhere. So it's been an interesting couple of days. We haven't really got to do too much because there were so many issues with trying to get back. We didn't even get back. We had ended up flying on Easter morning to get back out here. So I could just tell you that we're in a really weird place. We haven't adjusted yet to this new life necessarily, but there's just this relief of being out under the pressure of everything that was going on as we were trying to leave California. So we're just in a transitional, this is still part of our transitional period, but I just feel like there's just this peace that surpasses all understanding, that not only that I have, but that I see on my husband now, and I see it even on my daughter. It's okay, you don't have to be stuck to a place, because my home is where my family is, and I can have family in different places. I could have a home in Connecticut, I could have a home in California, I could have a home in Mississippi, but my immediate family, my husband, he is my home. So we could go live in a different state every month for all I care, and we're home because I'm with him. We could be on a trip and I'm home because I'm with him. That is what was missing for me from Mississippi in the first place, was him. And I'm just so beyond humbled that God worked this out, so that my husband would come be with me, because day one he was like, I will never even visit you in Mississippi. And up until the last minute, I did not think he was coming with me. And when he started saying he was, there was a part of me that didn't even believe him. And now that we're here, I'm just, it's very surreal. I just feel so honored and blessed that that God has worked all things together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. Because I've still, no matter where I am in all of it, in all my borderline within since this last couple years, I would say, wherever I am, I'm just trying to honor him in that. It doesn't matter what my illness is doing, because even if it's trying to keep up and it's doing whatever it's doing, I'm not about to let it be the captain. I'm the captain now. Jesus is the captain now. So we're gonna walk with Jesus. We're gonna keep our eyes focused on Jesus, and at the end of the day, I'm gonna end up wherever I end up, and it doesn't matter to me because he's the pilot, he's in control, and I'm trusting him in that. So if at the end of this lease in Mississippi we're like, this wasn't it, then this wasn't it, and then we go to the next place. Maybe it's California, maybe it's North Carolina. I really do want to end up in Charlotte. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but wherever God takes me, I'm okay with that anyway. We're still getting used to all of it. I just wanted you to know that I'm still alive, I'm still around, and I will be coming to you guys with new videos very soon as I'm better, and together we got things to talk about, and I will be back. Remember, try to be a better person today than you were yesterday, and a better person tomorrow than you were today. God bless. I'll talk to you soon.